Everything we will see in the upcoming episode 9 of Dragon Ball Daima is finally starting to be revealed. Who could be the true villain of this new anime? Might even involve a new Majin Buu. How is that possible? We'll see shortly. To begin with, the preview of episode 9 does not reveal much. It's possible that the next episode will be quite calm, without intense fighting or action scenes. This makes sense, as episode 8 was pretty impactful with Goku's battle against Tamagami. Under this premise, episode 9 might focus on Arinsu's plan and the creation of the new Majin Buu. In this upcoming episode 9, there's expected to be a greater focus on Dr. Arinsu's secret plans and her obsession with recreating a new Majin Buu. According to what has been revealed so far, she secretly traveled to Universe 7's Earth not long ago. In fact, she traveled during the Majin Buu saga, observing and gathering data during the Z Fighters battle against the original Majin Buu. This encounter allowed her to study Buu's destructive and regenerative capabilities closely, as well as the mechanisms behind his creation. Arinsu is convinced she can overcome the errors of the first Majin Buu and create an even more controllable and powerful version by combining advanced science with the dark magic inherent to the demon race. This plan reflects not only her personal ambition but also an attempt to gain an advantage in the demon realm, where political intrigues and power struggles are the norm. Dr. Arinsu's research has deep implications, as her obsession with the new Majin Buu leads her to explore forbidden methods using the data she gathered on Earth along with her vast knowledge of demonic bioengineering. It seems that Arinsu is working in a hidden lab in the demon realm. However, her goal is not simply to create a stronger monster but rather a perfect being that combines the original Majin Buu's brutality with superior intelligence, making it an infallible ally. Arinsu is willing to cross any ethical or moral boundaries to achieve this goal, which could unleash a new disaster not only in the demon realm but also in Universe 7 if her creation is completed. In this upcoming episode, we will likely also see how Arinsu continues to seek the help of Majin Marba, a legendary figure in the demon realm known as the creator of the first Majin Buu. Majin Marba, or the Witch Marba, is a powerful demon witch who was the mastermind behind the creation of the original Majin Buu for the villain Babiri's father. Although her existence was not widely known in Dragon Ball Z, her importance is now quite highlighted, as her knowledge of the ancient magic makes her a key piece in Arinsu's plan. The interaction between these two promises to be an intriguing theme, as Witch Marba will collaborate fully to ensure Arinsu's plan comes to light. The scientist Arinsu, with her calculating and persuasive mind, seems to have a plan to secure the witch's cooperation. Together, Dr. Arinsu and Majin Marba would work to create an invincible Majin Buu that surpasses the original in every aspect. This project involves combining Marba's magical knowledge with the tech and data collected by Dr. Arinsu. The idea of an alliance between these two brilliant minds elevates the level of threat they represent, as they could only recreate Majin Buu but also improve him to the point that even the Z Fighters would have difficulty facing the new villain. This collaboration introduces a new level of tension in the plot, as the emergence of a new Majin Buu could alter the balance of power in the demon realm and beyond. Meanwhile, in this episode, we will surely see how Demon King Goma and the Makayashin Degisu will have to act after learning about Dr. Arinsu's secret move, who had secretly traveled to Earth in Universe number 7. The revelation that Arinsu has been acting behind Goma and Degisu's back, generating intrigue and concern among them, as this could be a part of a larger plan threatening their position in the demon realm. Goma, known for his explosive temper and distrust of anyone who challenges, will probably see Dr. Arinsu as an immediate threat. In this next episode, we should also continue exploring Glorio's potential betrayal, who is clearly secretly allied with Dr. Arinsu. Glorio, who so far has played the role of a reliable ally for Goku, Panzi and the Supreme Kai, seems to be guiding them into a trap with a pre-arranged location with Dr. Arinsu. Glorio appears willing to sacrifice the team to ensure the success of her plans. This plot twist would add a level of tension and danger for the protagonists who, trusting Glorio, could be walking straight into the ambush. The connection between Glorio and Dr. Arino remains a mystery, but her betrayal begins to reveal how deep the web of intrigue is in the story of Dragon Ball Daima. In this next episode, we should also finally witness the long-awaited reunion between Goku and Vegeta after several episodes in which both characters were separated. Vegeta's team, composed of Bulma, Piccolo and Jais, has already managed to reach the Demon Realm and begins their search to locate Goku and his team. This episode promises intense emotion as the reunion will not only strengthen the team's morale but also allow Goku and Vegeta to share crucial information about the challenges they face. Additionally, it will be interesting to see Vegeta's reaction, who will surely shows his frustration over the fact that Goku has advanced without waiting for the others, but also his determination to join the mission and facing the remaining dangers. In this next episode, Goku's group must also find a way to enter the second Demon Realm after having obtained the third Dragon Ball by defeating the previous Tamagami. The team now faces a new challenge, opening the portal to the next realm. This is a crucial moment as the realms are protected by magical barriers and traps that make passage between them difficult. Here, Jais could play a key role by possessing secret knowledge about how to navigate the demon realms, hopping from here to there. Given that Jais has proven to be a mysterious character with access to exclusive information from the demon realm, it's possible he has a key or artifact that allows opening the portal to the second world. This development not only adds relevance to Hibi's character but also involves him in the upcoming episode of Dragon Ball Daima. The journey to the second demon realm promises to be more challenging than the previous one. While the third world already proved to be a hostile environment, the second realm, closer to the heart of demon domain, will likely present even more dangerous enemies and obstacles. The atmosphere will become more oppressive and the demon forces will be increasingly aware of the presence of Goku's team. This arc could be the point where alliances are put to the test, especially with Glorio's latent betrayal and where characters need to make strategic decisions to advance. In episode 9, we will surely see Goku preparing mentally and physically to face the second Tamagami, the guardian of the 2-star Dragon Ball. If the Tamagami of the third realm was a formidable threat that pushed Goku to his limit, this new Tamagami will be even more powerful. This presents a major challenge for the group, who will have to work as a team to devise an effective strategy. Goku also seems to be adapting better to his small body and the demon realm's environment, which may give him a slight advantage. However, the power level of the Tamagami will likely surpass anything he has faced so far, forcing them to reach new heights of strength and creativity. The preview of episode 9 also hints a brief challenge to pace with a lighter or filler segment featuring an unexpected scene where Goku and the others appear trying on casual outfits, which seems like filler within the main narrative. This type of relaxing episodes, often seen in Dragon Ball, can provide a breather for the characters and the audience before delving into major conflicts. Although the preview doesn't show much about this scene will fit into the original story, it might serve as a comedic moment or character development, especially for Pansy, who hasn't had many opportunities to shine so far. On the other hand, episode 9 will also include a minor conflict that serves as a narrative transition. In the segment, Goku's group, composed of Glorio, Pansy and the Supreme Kai, faces a group of very weak enemies who pose no real threat. This confrontation seems more like a filler episode designed to maintain some action while building the path towards more important events. However, there could be a small clues or subtle developments that contribute to the main plot, such as tensions within the team and more hints about Glorio's true nature of betrayal. These kinds of confrontations, although light, help maintain the narrative space while preparing for the upcoming crucial events. So, tell me, what are your expectations for the next episode? I'll also leave you here with a summary of episode 8 because it is important to know the little details you guys missed, so I'm here for that. So, in episode 8, we finally saw Goku's confrontation with the first Tamagami, the guardian of the 3-star Dragon Ball. The Tamagami is very powerful and uses its giant hammer, while Goku barely defends himself with his powerful. This confrontation between Goku and the first Tamagami in the Demon Realm gives us moments full of tension and pure action. From the start of the battle, The Tamagami Guardian of the Spear demonstrates its overwhelming superiority. With its giant hammer, it unleashes a torrent of devastating attacks that force Goku to use his powerful as his only defense tool, if you know what I mean. Despite his efforts, the Saiyan in his base form barely manages to stand while the Tamagami shows absolute mastery of the fight. Each blow of its hammer generates shockwave that disintegrate the terrain around it, make it clear that it is not a common enemy but one of the greatest threat that Goku has faced at this stage of the series. Goku, accustomed to facing formidable opponents, shows his determination to withstand the Tamagami's blow. However, the weariness begins to show on his face and movements, making it clear that he needs a more effective strategy or an increase in power to have any chance of victory. The attacks with his powerful, although quick and well executed, barely manage to scratch the Tamagami, whose resilience seems unbreakable. This confrontation presents not only a physical challenge for Goku but also a mental, forcing him to rethink his tactics, his plans, amid the most intense battle he has faced so far in the Demon Realm. In this same episode, Goku continues to show his determination by facing the Tamagami, and after being outmatched in his base form, opts to transform into a Super Saiyan. Despite the enormous power gap between him and the Tamagami, Goku knows he has to adapt his strength to match his enemy's power if he wants to have any chance of winning. The Tamagami's power level is comparable to the most powerful villains Goku has faced in Dragon Ball Z, even surpassing Dabura and Perfect Cell. The revelation that Dabura, who has one of the strongest warriors in the Demon Realm, couldn't defeat the Tamagami only serves to emphasize the magnitude of the threat this entity represents. So this Tamagami is not only on par with the strongest enemies Goku has known, but it seems to be on a higher level even beyond the formidable strength of Perfect Cell. It's interesting to note that as the battle progresses, Goku begins to adapt whether to his new body and the Demon Realm's environment, allowing him to gain better control over his Super Saiyan form. Although Goku's small size brought him some complications at first, his adaptability as a Saiyan warrior is becoming increasingly evident. This transformation into a Super Saiyan, one of the most iconic in the franchise, allows him to match the Tamagami's power in terms of pure brute energy. Although he is still far below the magnitude of the threat this enemy represents, the fight becomes a test of endurance and strategy for Goku, who must find a way to surpass his power limits while battling a much stronger opponent. Meanwhile, the Tamagami continues to demonstrate its ability to withstand Goku's attack in his Super Saiyan form. This makes the situation even more desperate because even with the transformation, Goku still can't achieve a significant breakthrough against this entity. The battle between them becomes a war of attrition where each tests the other's limit. However, thinking about Dabura's past and how he never managed to defeat the Tamagami, it becomes clearer that the true key to winning lies not just in physical strength but in cooperation of the Saiyans and adapting to the magnitude of this challenge. In episode 8, we also saw Glorio continues to betray the team, secretly talking with Arino through a mobile device. With Arino also appears quite confident. The alliance between Glorio and Arino remains a mystery for now, and it seems that everything is proceeding according to the secret plan. The episode provides more detail about this possible betrayal by Glorio, who continues to maintain secret contact with Arino through a mobile device. The interactions between these two characters are enigmatic and full of suspense, suggesting that Glorio has a well-orchestrated plan to sabotage Goku's team. Dr. Arino, confident and calculating, seems certain that everything is going as planned, leaving us all wondering what the true objective of this alliance is. Glorio, for his part, exhibits a dual attitude, feigning loyalty to the team while playing a crucial role in Dr. Arino's schemes. This relationship between Glorio and Dr. Arino raises unsettling questions about their motivations and goals. While the main team faces dangers in the Demon Realm, the internal threat posed by Glorio could be equally or even more devastating than the external battles. The trust Arino places in Glorio suggests that there is a much larger plan in motion, one that could alter the course of Goku and his friends' mission in a dramatic way. This subplot adds an additional layer of intrigue to the narrative, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats as they await the secrets behind this mysterious alliance. Dr. Arinsu's research has been mentioned extensively regarding a project she is working on. She has even been financed by Deborah himself for quite some time. Incredibly, she also seems to be acting in secret, having traveled to Universe 7 on her own. Even visiting Earth after Deborah's death, she is much more informed about the events of the Majin Buu saga than any other demon or us, even knowing much more than Goma himself or his brother Degusu. For now, with her current presentation, it seems she might be the main villain of the story, or perhaps she is about to create a new villain with her research. It's too early to know the potential final enemy, but as is often the case in Dragon Ball, at the beginning of each saga, we are given breadcrumbs of information that eventually led to a bigger conclusion. In my opinion, Dr. Arinsu will play a very important role, and I believe she's manipulating Goma and Degusu from the shadows. Now, one of the most popular theories involves Dr. Arinsu possibly creating a new species of Majin Buu after witnessing the incredible power Majin Buu displayed during his saga and seeing how he humiliated and devoured Deborah without any problem. More than evident that she is motivated to create a beast equally powerful. According to some rumors, which are just rumors and nothing more, it is warned that Dr. Arinsu will create several initially failed forms of Majin Buu until she can eventually create a perfect version. Dr. Arinsu, the sister of Degusu, is immersed in dangerous research with a terrifying goal to create a new version of Majin Buu. After witnessing the immense destructive power that Majin Buu displayed during his original saga, humiliating and devouring beings like Deborah with barely any effort, Arinsu would feel motivated to recreate this unstoppable beast. In her mind, if she can replicate or even improve Majin Buu, she would have in her hands the ultimate weapon, a being whose power would be so great that even the gods might fear it. With the scientific and magical knowledge she has accumulated, Dr. Arinsu has spent years developing her experiment, playing with magical forces she perhaps shouldn't be experimenting with. Her research is not just as an act of ambition, but also a desperate quest to control the ultimate power that once almost destroyed the universe. Like the original Majin Buu, rumors suggest that Dr. Arinsu will not succeed in her first attempt. According to some leaks, it is believed that the Doctor will create several failed versions of Majin Buu, which, while somewhat strong, will not achieve the level of perfection she seeks. These first creations will be unstable monsters that, although they carry fragments of Majin Buu's power, are not sufficiently controllable and durable. It is speculated that these failed forms could pose an immediate threat to the Saiyans, as Dr. Arinsu, desperate for results like everyone else, might release these defective creatures onto Goku and his group as a way to test their combat capability. These early Majin Buu forms might have abilities similar to the original, but with structural weaknesses that make them prone to collapsing under their own power. However, Dr. Arinsu will not stop at failure. Each failed creation will bring her closer to her ultimate goal, the perfect vision of Majin Buu. Through her studies and experiments, Arinsu will attempt to overcome the defect that arose in the original Buu, proving the creature's stability and control. In her quest for perfection, she would seek to eliminate the traits of instability that made the original Majin Buu unpredictable. Dr. Arinsu might even try to fuse her magical knowledge with advanced technology, allowing for unique symbiosis between science and magic, giving rise to a superior being. This new creation would not only be capable of confronting the heroes in terms of raw power, but could also have a level of intelligence and strategy that the original Majin Buu never possessed. Finally, the big question will be whether the Doctor will achieve her goal of creating a perfect Majin Buu. Arinsu's obsession with Buu's power, fueled by her desire for improvement, makes her one of the greatest threats so far in Daima. If she manages to bring this new version to life, the impact on the universe could be catastrophic. This new Buu might not only surpass Goku and his friends in combat, but with intelligence and strategy could become a leader of destruction capable of executing long-term plans. Moreover, its loyalty to Dr. Arinsu could consolidate a new era of terror where the Doctor would become an indisputable figure of power, using her creation as a tool of domination. Goku's group would face not only an improved version of the enemy that almost destroyed the universe in the Majin Buu saga, but also a mastermind behind it would take tensions to levels never seen before. So I hope you like this video. Comment down your thoughts. If you are new to the channel, then do not forget to subscribe and be a part of the DBS exclusive family. So meet you in the next video.